Today, well, in fact, I'm standing in Oxford Street, and behind me is the very famous Air Studios, where lots of very, very famous people record all their very famous records. And I'm just standing here waiting for one very famous person.
All right, Les, should we get in the taxi?
Let's get in a cab.
Come on in, girls. Morning, girls. How are you? All right. Oh, I know. Isn't she great? Hello. All right, yeah. See you. See what you caused now all this trouble?
I know, it's wonderful.
Typical, isn't it?
I thought you weren't coming. I was standing out there for ages. I thought you weren't
I nearly
coming.
thought better of it for a minute there, but...
There you go.
How you doing? We're going to stop meeting like this.
I know. It's
silly, you know.
I feel like I'm cheating.
Like what?
Meeting you like this. Outside Air Studios. How have you been?
All right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So,
working hard. Thank you.
it's all closed. So,
Hey.
what have you been doing in Air Studios?
Just sitting around, generally watching all the people and that. Doing a bit of music and stuff, you know. Yeah. Is this you causing all this time?
No, I've got a funny feeling it's probably you.
Look at the average person, speak to the man on the beat. Can you imagine the first one you meet?
I've just been doing some film music.
Oh, really?
O'Reilly.
Is that for
Broad Street?
Broad Street?
Yeah.
I've heard Pipes of Peace.
Piece of Pice, yeah.
Brilliant album. Was it true that it was actually going to be a tug of war double album?
Yeah. But you know, record companies don't like double albums.
No.
They panic. So we said, well, we'll split it into two, Tug of War 1 and Tug of War 2. But then it suddenly got to be a boring idea. It was like, well...
You had so many songs left over, I suppose.
We had a couple left over, yeah. But then we decided to make it into Pipes of Peace instead, so it was like the opposite of the last album instead of just a follow-on.
Yeah, so it was actually an answer to Tug of War.
Sort of, yeah.
I think it's brilliant, in fact. But,
Thank you, Les.
Thank you. Well, what I was going to say was, because George Martin, last time you worked with George Martin was Live and Let Die. Is that right?
Mm.
And how did it come about, you working with him again?
To work again? Well, I've been producing a lot of my own stuff. And it's hard work, you know, producing it and singing it and wondering if you've done a good vocal take, and then you've got to sort of run around and listen to it and say, yes, you were good, and then run out and say, oh, was I? Yes, you know, and it's a bit schizophrenic. If you've got all the ideas and know exactly what you're going to do, it's okay, but if you start ad-libbing and busking, it's really difficult, and it's nice to have somebody else there who says, you were lousy, do it again.
Is it nice to have the freedom to work with everyone you want to now?
Yeah.
Because you always used to play a lot yourself, didn't you?
Yeah, I still play a lot of instruments myself. But the trouble with that is it gets a bit boring. It gets a bit lonely. You suddenly realise you're in the studio. Like, where's the mates? You know, just sitting there. And now the next track. You know. So it got a bit lonely, really. So it's nice having other people there. Plus, anyway, I think it's better just playing live with people. You know, there's some magic when you play live.
Yeah.
It brings out stuff in you. Here we are going past the hallowed halls of the BBC.
Oh, yes, this is the BBC over here.
Hey, all right, Tony.
Wonderful building, wonderful building.
Yeah.
So what was it like with Michael Jackson, working with Michael Jackson?
Very easy. A lot of people think, because he's shy, that he might be difficult to get on with. But he's really great. He just is shy. And he's a little bit uncomfortable doing interviews. But I can understand that, because it's a funny situation, you know, as we know. So he's great. When you meet him, he's just a real normal fella. Well, as normal as you can be in that position.
I try and picture myself. I try and picture you two writing. How do you write together?
Well, he came over. He wanted to write songs with me. He said he wanted to make hits. So I said, great, come on. So I just got a guitar and just started plonking around, just trying to get something going. And I could see when he liked something. I could see when I was getting somewhere, and he started throwing little ideas in and stuff. And we had put it down on cassette, and we had about half of the idea. And then he took it back to his hotel. Hello, demo. Let Peking dogs lie? It's a dog demo. Oh well. All right, brothers. So he just came around. Then he came back the next day and he'd done a lot of words to it. So it was just a to and fro thing, you know.
So the movie, Give My Regards to Broad Street.
Yeah. It's about losing some tapes to a new album. I don't want to tell you too much of the plot because when we were making the film, the producer kept saying, don't tell anyone what it's all about, you know, because it'll be a surprise when it comes out. But then, you know, people do want to know vaguely what it's about. So there's some tapes to a new album which go missing. And I've got, some fella who works for me has got a criminal record in the film. And so everyone suspects him of nicking the tapes.
Right.
So you have to go and see the film to see if he nicked them or not.
When's it coming out?
Summer of '84, I think.
Oh, brilliant. And we're just coming into Regent's Park now. Is there anywhere particularly you would like to go?
Should we go by the zoo?
By the zoo?
We go right round by the zoo. You would notice the architecture here is Nash. And it was all built for Prince Albert, Prince Regent.
I love these houses along here. They're so wonderful. Yeah. Cost an arm and a leg.
I know. I tried to live in one of them once, and the residents didn't want me because I was a pop star. So I moved away, and I'm glad I did. You can stick it!
I actually nearly ran over Jimmy Savile coming down here. He was jogging and he jogged straight out in front of my car one day.
I thought you would have been on the train.
So what else do you want me to ask you? There's millions of things you would like me to ask you.
Why don't you ask me how I like the tube?
How do you like the tune?
Rubbish. No, I think